beautiful morning. Gamma cranked up. We're going to turn that down now. And we're going to go up and save our new Gamma. If you can't tell, I'm playing with a new microphone. One with a pop filter and condenser mic. But we're just sitting here and enjoying a beautiful sunrise on our dock. Our beer cooler. I don't drink beer, but I have many Dr. Peppers and diet sodas in there, and they're wonderful. Oh yes, look at that beautiful sunrise. It's so bright that you can't even see me at all. I'm thirsty. Oh yeah. Yeah, one more. How about some food? There we go. Okay. Oh, this is nice. This is beautiful. This is a change of pace. You know, our survival, we're surviving. I don't know if you could tell from my flak armor or not, but I'm surviving with flak armor on a beautiful pier. Pretty soon I'll have a fishing pole. We'll be fishing. Okay, let's get up. Let's go for a stroll. Now, in the last video I talked about, let's build our base. Let's get our base all set up. This is not our base. This is just a lovely pier for us to enjoy life. We'll take a little stroll down the beach here and see what we uncover. Triceratops in the distance. And a giant structure. A giant structure revealing itself. Should we run down the beach? Like in that one movie? Ha. 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 Oh, what was that? What is this? Oh, Mr. Tooth. How sad. What is this? Is this a taming pen? Something you can fly animals over, drop them in, and then knock them unconscious? I think that's what this is. Ooh. Dig the game. Well, let us explore. Nice little setup. Nice little homestead. There's storage bins for stuff. Another bin and a bookshelf to store recipes and blueprints. They're cooking jerky in here. Yum. Yeah, nice. Windows. What? Oh, I can look out on the beach. Ooh. A fabricator, an industrial cooker or industrial grill. A chemistry bench, yay. Refrigerators, eggs, ooh. Oh, all kinds of stuff in here. Oh, looks like there's jerky in here. I better add it to the mix. Better put that spoiled meat in the fridge over here, too. Looks like they're saving that. A cryo fridge. What's all in here? A bunch of empty pods, but a megalodon? Ooh. This is nice. Let's go check out the big building. Ooh, big building, big building. Oh, look at this Argentavis. Oh. Maybe if somebody turned on their HUD, they could even see what it's named. Tank? Why Tank? What's with you? Oh, you're an Argentavis that's being leveled up insanely in weight to haul stuff around. You got tons of cool stuff on you, but what is this? This might be a barn. A big barn. Okay. All right, I give up. That was fun, though. That was fun. It was a nice little relaxing adventure down the beach and be able to show sort of what's occurred. I know we left off on episode 6, and, you know, I attempted to do a live gaming episode, which was cool, but the problem is, like, for a week, I was so sick. Like my nose, I couldn't breathe out of it. I was sniffling, doing like every 5 seconds in the videos. It was just bad. So I decided to abandon that and just focus on the grinding, building up. And here are the Rexes. These are just the egg Rexes. But on Carnal Island, I kept going back and looking for some good level Rexes. I found a 90, which I leveled up to 149 so far. This one I think was a 90 when it started. But I'm trying to work up to make boss Rexes. Rexes with high levels in health and melee. That's it. I don't care about anything else but health and melee with these, but they are still awesome. This 149, it'll chew through about anything other than a Giga. A couple of Brontosauruses out in the back, and then one over off in the distance there. That one I keep using for berries. I think they're all females right now. But it really don't matter with my Brontos because my Rexes are going to be that kibble farm for me. But speaking of a kibble farm, that is why I want to show this setup. These ramps are configured so if and when they lay eggs, they drop off the ramp and straight down here to the main floor. So all I have to do is keep a watch on this main floor and pick up the eggs as they drop. Now I can pick up all, but I'm going to get a bunch of turds in the process. And since I don't have my greenhouse built yet, I'm not going to worry about it. Most importantly, Clyde is still here. Gilligan still here. Marshall still here. Thankfully, Marshall's a female, or I would have abandoned Marshall like I did those other lower level pterodons. Oh, and of course, Superfly, Jovi. So the male is down here, the females are up there, so when they lay their eggs, they drop down, boom, we pick them up, and we're good. The pterodons aren't laying a lot, neither are the Argentavis, but I have collected them as they put them down. And the Rexes are great for the eggs, same as the Brontos. The middle fridge here is eventually going to be my kibble and egg fridge. I try to keep it to one main dino for each of the kibbles I'm going to use. So I'm not going to get too crazy about this. But this is my eggs and kibble, regular refrigerator. Eventually, one of these will probably become meat. Just because I'm going to keep filling up the trough out in the bay. But I'm not going to keep any dinos in here. Instead, my plan is on the second story here is to build the greenhouse. Put all the crop plots down. And on the roof here, we'll take Tank up here. Tank is my weight dino, or my weight bird. I'm just going to keep leveling up this one's weight so it can go through and continually carry any animal. The Doedicurus full of stone, the Ankylo full of metal. And I'll go down and show those resource animals. But this is the incubation station. Fire this up, all the air conditioners come on. that is a plus. That's how I pretty much got those T-Rexes and the extra Argentavis downstairs. This main generator feeds everything. Right now, pretty much got it full. Yeah, could throw a little bit more in there, but this generator runs straight down into this base to feed power to it. And then it runs across here and down into this base. I need to make this whole base metal. I need to make sure that nothing can damage anything in it or around it. So the low footprint, the low amount of space used here is good. The second floor of this is going to be a greenhouse. We'll put crop plots down and some greenhouse walls. And yeah, we'll use that to just grow all of our crops for making kibble. The other thing I'm going to put up here is the refining forge, the big refining forge. That's going to go up here because it is just murderous right now. Even with the two stupid forges down here, it's just not enough. They're very slow. I mean, you can see I got this thing almost full. Yeah, I just need to upgrade. It's nice because I'm getting the extra charcoal, which the charcoal I'm putting over here in the chemistry bench. The chemistry bench, I stated earlier in another video, is like a beefed up mortar and pestle. So the entire intention of building all of this was to build us the ability to just get started. These Rexes we're not going to start with anything like that. The end all goal, we want to go to that obelisk, we want to go to the boss battles, and we want to advance. The other videos have been some long, some short. This one's probably just going to be a short introductory video, but that's only because I'm going to follow it up almost immediately with the video that is for the caves. Now, speaking of the caves, I have a bit of a guide. I'll put some of it up on the screen. But the very first boss battle we're going to do is the Brood Mother. Now, for the Brood Mother, you have to have the artifact of the Clever, the artifact of the Hunter, and the artifact of the Massive. Now, each one of these artifacts is located in a different cave. For instance, the artifact of the Clever, that is in the central cave. And I'll put some images up on the screen to show like the artifact of the Clever. But for the actual cave, I'm probably going to have an episode dedicated strictly to said cave. And to start things off, for the Brood Mother, we're just going to go with the first one. We have Clever, Hunter, and Massive. We're going to start an episode focusing on the Clever. The artifact of the Clever, there are walkthroughs. There's different videos of people doing that specific cave. But I just want to show you in a non-research, let's just try to muscle through this cave. And the way I'm going to do that is I have different dinos for different things. You know, obviously we saw the Parasaur. Oh, Dum Dum. I forgot Dum Dum in that original list. Sorry. The Baryonyx. The Baryonyx is a water and land dino. These guys are brutal in both. So if I hit up a cave where I have to go through water and land, I want the Baryonyx. And I want a very tough Baryonyx. There's Gilligan. I have the Ankleo. This guy is for our metal. This will gather metal, crystal, stone, flint, more flint than stone. He's like the insanely buffed up pickaxe. Then we have our beaver here, which is our wood gatherer. More wood, a little bit of thatch. This Doedicurus is our stone gatherer. This guy gathers almost just tons of stone. I can take him out and fill him up with like 2,000 stone right now. we have Big Bird and Queen Bee. Big Bird and Queen Bee are our two male and female high level. I got these two almost at max level. I think Big Bird is max. The island does a max, and I think I put it in a previous episode. The island does a max level of 120. With full difficulty, 120 is the max you get. Big Bird, I think I tamed at 120. And with the other Argentavis, I was able to continually get prime meat. With that prime meat, obviously able to level them up a little bit more. Queen Bee, about the same. I don't think I got to tame Queen Bee entirely off of prime meat, but regardless, they are awesome. They're super high level, and they can breed an army of RGs for whatever I need.
Excellent!
Whether it's carrying other animals or just having insane amount of melee, stamina, and health. They are a jack of all trades. These two will give me an air army anytime I want, and I have fertilized some eggs. And that's how I'm going to wrap up this episode. I already showed in the beginning that I cranked up the maturity level for the hatching level for the eggs and the maturity level for the dinos. The Therizinosaur right here, this is mainly my fiber gatherer right now. You can tell he's got a bunch of fiber on him, her, whatever. This dino is great for that. It's great for many things, but because I divide all my resources up into individuals, this one I'm mainly using for fiber. We still have Clyde, yay, and then the beavers. Oh my gosh, I found beavers. Look at these beavers. Oh my gosh. Beavers are great for cold climates. You throw them on your shoulder when you're in a place cold. But here's the thing. I'm not throwing this beaver or that beaver into any danger because it's male and female. I can breed a beaver army. Oh my god, sorry. Okay, alright. Still got the female monkey. I brought that back too. I still have Red 1 and Red 2, which is fortunate because they're both female. So I tamed up this male here so I could make some raptor eggs and use those raptors on caving expeditions. If you saw the grave site or the gravestone, that grave was put there on purpose because that is my way of saying I'm going to still do it, but I'm paying tribute to the named dinos. If I gave a dino a name, it meant something special. And Mr. Tooth, yeah, Mr. Tooth was something special. You know, if I were to lose Tank or Big Bird or Queen Bee, or, you know, I got He Rex and She Rex, they're my current two highest level, highest melee and stamina and health Rexes. You know, if I were to lose them, they would get a name. They would get a headstone. That's what I meant to say. Marshall's our buddy. Only a level 36. Got some levels to spend, but these other ones, just from mating, those higher level. Ooh, a parasaur egg.
Ooh, a piece of candy. 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 Ooh, a piece of candy.
The central cave, it's a little tough to describe, but if you do latitude and longitude, the latitude, I think, is around like 40 latitude, and then the longitude is about like 46. So if we go down to 40 latitude by 46, it's right in the middle of the map area. Just to the right of that little lined up mountain there. That is going to be the next episode. These chests are just full of the various different things that I need and some resources. I have so much hide, a lot of chitin. I've got some extra stuff for armor. I have scuba equipment now. Speaking of scuba, I mentioned it in the opening, but I got the Megalodon. And the Megalodon I'm using, not a bad Megalodon either. Got a 169. I tamed it out of 100. That Megalodon is great for getting the fish meat I need for my feeding trough, because the baryonyx need the fish meat. Not only that, but to just explore, to go down and get the oil. The reason I put the Megalodon into cryo is because this is the beginning of my fortification for my water dinos. If I really want to do these caves, I am going to need, not the Plesius, Basilosaurs. I love the Basilosaur because they can't get hurt by jellyfish. They're just great, but the Mesosaurus. The Mesos, they're awesome, but we got to build a trap to get one of those. But this is an oil vein right here. With my Megalodon, I can swim around, find these, and harvest them, and just get tons of oil. The oil we use to make the gasoline. There's also a lot of things that are made with ingredients that require oil. And at the end of episode 6, all we had was the RG trap, which is still our only trap outside of this drop trap, which this drop trap is really cool. I can pick up the baryonyx, both of them. They'll beat the crap out of your RG when you're carrying them, but yeah, you'll have high enough health. You can withstand the damage, drop them off in here, and then they can't get out. And this is only one high. This stops raptors, baryonyx. Trying to think if I threw anything else in here. I think it was just those two, because those two are my main ones to go to for the caves. I usually try to get a high-level raptor and a high-level baryonyx. There is one other tame that a lot of people use in the caves too, is Terrorbird. Terrorbird's great, and they don't take fall damage because they flap their little wings and they won't take the fall damage. But I'm just not a big fan of Terrorbirds. They just seem really tiny, and I feel goofy riding them. So I would prefer to just amp up a raptor and be careful and not fall off an edge. I want this to be a learning experience and to see how you really have to work your tail off to get to those artifacts. They aren't always easy. The one I'm dreading the most is the snow cave. The snow cave, the only way I know to beat it, and I don't know if I even had this setting on, I just know this setting is a typical setting. A lot of people work the snow cave by building in the snow cave. They build out tons of stuff just to be able to get through it. And that's probably going to be a whole series of episodes. Sorry, I'm playing around with this camera. I wanted to try to do that whole like talk to you to end the video thing. I want to get the artifacts. I want to get the caves done so I can take the Rexes into battle. I know this is more of a, just show you what we got, how we get started, what I'm doing, but there's a lot of tricks in here too. This is a barn design that you can follow, a way to build your farms for eggs. I still need to get an Oviraptor to throw in here. The Oviraptor is going to increase the egg production. As soon as we have the Oviraptor in there, we're going to start making kibble. Piles of kibble. The barn is not done yet. There's going to be some more upper rails. The big dinos like the Rexes are going to stay outside. But I don't need big dinos in here for my kibble. The only big kibble I need are from the Rexes and the Bronos. And I have them outside, and I challenge anything on the island to come try to attack me and these Rexes. They'll be demolished. The Bronos even, they're just really tough. This is the low level, but they're all female. They keep laying eggs. I really want to focus on building the farm, but until I've got the Oviraptor in there, I just see no point in building the farm and getting the crops yet. You'll also see in here I do not have the industrial cooker, which is another item you have to have. So these are completely safe. I can just leave this out in the open. I can fly in Yankees, carrying them on the RG, drop them off, drop their stuff in the forge, carry on, and get more metal. Cheers. Haha. If you have not yet, please like and subscribe. I would also say, please comment in the video. I would love to hear from anyone that views these right now. The viewer base is pretty low, but we're getting started. There's a brand new channel. One for my homies, Mr. Tooth. What perfect timing. The sun is about to set over in the direction I can't see. Started the video off in the morning, ending the video off in the evening. I just want to say thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it. Yay. Oh, there's a thank you in there too. We better do that one. Thank you. Well, that sucks.